This is the third suicide in just 2 weeks. The whole town feels really heavy and scared right now. I'm Thomas, the psychologist sent to assist with the investigation. Please accept my sincere condolences.
My son was fine, I swear it. That stupid game is to blame.
Thomas, the victim was playing Shin Sonic right before they died. No drugs were discovered at the scene.
I want to sue the game company.
Please try to calm down, ma'am. We will definitely investigate thoroughly and give you and the families of the other victims a satisfactory answer.
None of the victims had a history of depression, and they weren't connected in any way. The only thing they had in common was this Sonic game.
I don't believe in stuff like curses. I've done some preliminary research on this game, and look at this. The purple and yellow color palette keeps players feeling trapped, and the sound effects that go above 85 Hz increase feelings of anxiety and fear. This game is using imagery and sound that's way too intense for a horror game.
Yeah, especially that VHS tape. The scream is so real, it's creepy. Can you help me put together a more detailed report?
Sure, I'll download the game and give it a try. I went home and started downloading the game. Creating an account was easy. I started playing at 10 p.m. I tried to finish the game as fast as possible. I was determined to uncover the mystery behind it. But things weren't as simple as I thought. Once I started playing, the game kept pushing me to complete tasks at all hours of the day. I haven't been able to sleep properly for 2 days, and tonight was no exception. It's 3:02 a.m. and because I was 2 minutes late for a task, the game gave me a jump scare as punishment. That creepy VHS clip woke me right up. It's a way to manipulate players into always being ready for the next task. The third night, I was so stressed and tired that I couldn't sleep. My subconscious was constantly reminding me of the game tasks. I knew it was a bad sign. And then, the game task appeared. As I waited for it to load, I quickly noted the time. The timing of these tasks is so weird. There's no pattern. It's like the game's sole purpose is to keep players awake and punish them for not following the rules. Suddenly, Sonic's terrifying scream came from my neighbor's house, followed by a weak cry for help. I ran over there right away. I burst into my neighbor's house, and the sight in front of me was horrifying. My neighbor, usually a healthy guy, looked like he was having a heart attack, and next to him was his phone, playing Sonic's scream. I rushed over, laid him down, and turned off the sound. The room was quiet, and I could feel my heart rate and my neighbors slowing down. I called an ambulance. While I was waiting, a thought hit me. My neighbor's cry and Sonic's scream kept echoing in my head, and they sounded strangely similar. Could Sonic's scream be a death sound, or was it a cry for help? A cry for help from Ethan. Just then, the paramedics arrived and took my neighbor away. I wasn't needed there anymore. Willis, I've found a crucial clue. Can you check if there's anyone named Ethan at Company X? Sure enough, my guess was right. After getting Ethan's file, Willis and I went straight to Company X.
Ethan lives alone in this town. He's a game programmer and lives at Company X. No one has seen him leave the company for 6 months.
Or maybe he couldn't leave. We finally arrived at Company X. Hopefully, we won't leave empty-handed.
I wonder what brings you here so suddenly, officer.
Nothing much. Just a report of a missing employee named Ethan. I thought I'd check it out.
The moment he heard the name Ethan, I saw a look of panic on the CEO's face. Suddenly, Willis's dog started barking loudly. It was barking at a life-sized animatronic. The barking was unusual. I had a feeling he'd found something.
I'm sorry, officer, but we don't allow pets inside.
Sorry, I'll take him outside. You don't seem surprised to find a body in that robot, Mr. CEO.
I don't know anything about it.
Mr. X, you're a suspect in Ethan's death. Come with us to the station.
At 8 a.m. this morning, the CEO of the famous game company known for the Shin Sonic game was arrested on charges of manslaughter and concealing a body. Ethan, an employee who was the main developer of the Sonic character, was forced to work 16 hours a day for 3 months straight. Eventually, he suffered a heart attack and collapsed at his desk. But the company's crimes don't end there. The company used Ethan's dying image and his desperate cries as the source material for the Sonic character to make the game more realistic. Ethan's body was hidden inside an animatronic displayed in the company's main lobby.
The toxic content, images, and sounds in the game are a major factor contributing to the psychological decline of players and have been linked to recent mysterious suicides. I urge viewers to avoid watching, storing, or sharing these harmful videos in any form. Right behind me is the park where a horrifying shooting happened 13 years ago. Welcome back to XXX. I'm the cameraman, Jack.
I'm Andy.
I'm your lovely Mia. Today, we're exploring this supposedly haunted park.
My sister Mia, her boyfriend Andy, and I run a YouTube channel together. Our main content is exploring abandoned places rumored to be haunted. I'm in charge of filming for the group. Mia is the host, and Andy handles video editing.
This park has been abandoned for a long time and is isolated from residential areas, so the structures here are still in pretty good shape.
The pitch-black, eerie silence made me uneasy. I stayed alert, recording everything with my camera. Cameras always capture things that the naked eye might miss. That shadow just now, was it Mickey?
Jack! Hey, stop filming! It's too dark here. Let's check the security room and see if we can turn on the lights.
All right, I followed behind Mia and Jack, checking the footage on my camera as I walked. But this time, there was nothing unusual. Good thing I didn't mention it to Mia and Andy. If those two daredevils knew, they'd definitely go looking for that Mickey just to make content. I chuckled to myself and kept filming along the way. We quickly found the security room, and luckily the door wasn't locked. I panned my camera around the room, capturing everything. There was a strange message on the wall. Just as I tried to get a closer look, a blinding light suddenly flashed.
Andy, you're amazing!
Turns out Andy had flipped the power switch.
Piece of cake.
Jack, keep filming! Our handsome Andy here just powered up the whole system. Now, this entire amusement park is ours. Andy, I want to ride the Ferris wheel.
Following Mia's excitement, I pointed my camera at the Ferris wheel, which had a cute Mickey Mouse face smiling down at us. But on my camera screen, the face was twisted and horrifying. Then, out of nowhere, something black and swarming burst out from the Ferris wheel cabins. Crows! They're coming this way! Mia, Andy, get down! The crows screeched wildly, their sharp beaks viciously pecking at anything bright. It seemed that the sudden lights had startled them. Suddenly, the crows let out terrified screeches and flew away from us. Andy! What did you just do?
Just a laser pointer. Shining it into their eyes scares them off.
At a time like this, I should be hearing Mia showering her boyfriend with praise, right? Wait, something's wrong. Mia's gone.
Help me!
That Mickey took her. Back then, the killer wore a Mickey mascot suit when committing his crimes. He was shot dead right here at the scene. So this Mickey, is it a person or the ghost of that demon? We chased after Mia but quickly lost track of her. Just as we reached the storage room, I heard her voice coming from inside. Andy and I teamed up, broke the lock, and burst into the room. It looked like that Mickey freak was trying to turn Mia into his own personal Minnie. But that wouldn't be easy, because the one he kidnapped was Mia, the maniac.
You guys sure took your time.
Where's that disgusting freak? I'll finish him off.
My whole body was covered in stuffing, so I couldn't see him clearly. But I beat the hell out of him and got out myself. Jack, get your camera ready. We're gonna hunt him down.
My sister was as fierce as ever. From the way she spoke, it didn't seem like that thing was too dangerous, right? But if we could physically fight it... Mickey, it's here!
You bastard! How dare you take my girlfriend?
Andy swung his weapon, landing a direct hit on Mickey's head. For a split second, it froze. But then, it started fighting back.
Damn it! Let me go!
Suddenly, the mascot's head snapped over Andy's, sealing tight. Mia and I rushed to help, but it was too late.
Andy!
Andy was brutally killed by that cursed mascot, looking into its bloodthirsty, deranged eyes. I was certain the thing wearing that suit was the ghost of the mass murderer from 13 years ago.
You bastard! I'll kill you!
Mia, calm down!
Let me go! I have to avenge Andy!
Mia, listen to me! You only escaped earlier because it didn't want to kill you. But now it wants our blood. My mind raced, searching for the best way to escape. Then, I spotted a pile of old fireworks. Mia, there are fireworks here. We can use them to make that Mickey... The rest of my words got stuck in my throat, choked by the warm rush of blood.
No! I'll kill you!
Tinky Winky! Dipsy!
La la. Oh.
At 78, I was hailed as a humanitarian icon. Tamzin, former orphanage director, who dedicated her life to disabled and abandoned children. That's what the articles said. The interviews, the awards. They called me the mother of the lost, the savior of the forgotten. But if I had a choice, I'd rather they called me Funny Madame. I smiled in all the photographs, practiced humility, spoke of sacrifice. And recently, in celebration of my lifelong service, they gifted me something I didn't even ask for. A lifetime stay at a luxury retirement estate. Private suite. Personal caregiver. Round-the-clock comfort. All I had to do, they said, was close my eyes.
Just sleep and you'll wake up there.
So I did. And when I woke, the sky had turned grey. The room was tasteful, quiet. No ticking clocks, no footsteps, just stillness. It should have felt peaceful. But peace doesn't hop in the dark. The first night I heard it. Thump. Clack, 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 clack. Footsteps in rhythm, like someone was dancing. Then, the TV flickered on. Static. Then colours. Then that god-awful jingle. Tinky Winky. Dipsy. La La. Po. My stomach turned. Something old, rotten, long buried inside me cracked open. With a trembling hand, I grabbed the remote and hit power. The screen went black, but 5 seconds later, back on. I pulled the plug from the wall, still on, still singing. And then my knees cracked, but no nurse in sight. I dragged myself out, looking for them. I thought this package was convenient, but it's completely useless. The hallway was pitch dark, with only the flickering white light outside the window. The wind howled, bitter and sharp as a knife. The clack-clack sound and the TV continued to disturb me. Then, knock-knock, knock-knock. Soft, deliberate, at my door. I opened it. No one. I leaned forward, and something slammed into me. Hard. I crashed face first into snow. The cold stole the scream right out of me. "You little bastard!" I shouted, struggling to sit up. "You think this is funny? You'll be punished, do you hear me?" Only the wind answered, shrieking and gnawing at my skin. I stumbled through the snow, barefoot, tried the windows. All sealed shut. My feet cracked open. Skin tore on the ice. Each step felt like walking on needles dipped in acid. Then, darkness. I woke beneath thick blankets, swaddled like a corpse. A young man stirred porridge beside me.
You shouldn't go out like that,
he said softly.
There are people here who really hate you, even if you don't remember them.
The TV was still on. Still that song. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, Po. I groaned. Turn it off. I don't want to hear that nonsense. He didn't move.
Is that why you never let the four of us watch it?
He asked, not looking at me. I narrowed my eyes. You don't understand what it's like taking care of crippled little monsters. You can't afford softness, not when they scream all night and piss themselves. He finally turned to face me, and I froze. His face, burned, melted like candle wax, red, raw, one eye white and blind. He smiled.
Oh,
he said. The name struck me like a hammer. No! You died! You died in the fire. That was decades ago.
I lived,
he whispered.
Barely. In darkness. I watched them praise you, worship you.
I tried to crawl out from under the blanket, but I couldn't feel my legs. Maybe they'd gone numb from the earlier cold. Then my legs fell to the floor. I shrieked, screamed until my throat tore. Poe stepped closer, calm.
I helped you,
he said.
You don't have to walk anymore. Just rest. Let us care for you.
He lifted a spoonful of porridge. No, don't! He shoved it into my mouth. Boiling hot. I choked, gagged, tried to spit it out. Another spoon, and another.
You used to feed us with rusty spoons, remember? Made us swallow even when we cried. Even when our mouths bled.
I vomited. He sighed.
And now you're just wasting food.
He scooped the vomit back up, fed it to me again. I convulsed, body bucking against the blankets. No use.
You said we should be grateful. That we owed you. You think anyone else would feed freaks like you? That's what you said.
I wept, and I remembered. The attic, the beatings, the night I spilled gasoline, struck the match. 4 people locked in. No one survived. At least that's what I told the press. Electrical fire. I had sobbed in the interviews. Tragic accident. They believed me. Built my statue. Called me saint. Poe rose. Gasoline sloshed in the can he carried.
You wanted silence. Now you'll burn in it.
He poured it across the floor, the curtains, my bed, and my body. The stench of fuel rushed up my nose, sharp and dizzying. The TV blared louder. Tinky Winky? Dipsy? Lala? Poe? Poe struck a match.
You always said, "This is how I take care of you."
He dropped the flame.
Now, let me take care of you the same way.
Fire crawls across the room like a memory. The smoke is thick with screams I once silenced. I crawl, but there's nowhere left to go. The flames kiss my skin, and I think maybe this is what they felt. Above it all, the TV howls. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, Poe. Again, and again, and again.